And we are back. Welcome back. Trash Talking with the Old Heads. We back up in here. And you know what time it is. It's time for that signature segment. Taking out the trash.
Take out some trash. Boop.
And if you've been alive,
take out some trash.
You already know what it is. It's only one place you can go with it this week, bro. And that bullshit that happened in the Oval Office this week. The disgraceful showing by Big Orange and his sidekick, the vice president.
JD.
I ain't take away from it, G, man. One can only kind of wonder what was the motivation behind all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was straight political theater for real. You know what I'm saying? Most of us with a brain in our head know it. Not the MAGA, just blind witnesses who just follow him wherever the hell, the Pied Piper, wherever he going. Man, give me your thoughts, bro, because I got a lot to say, man. I'm going to let you go ahead and take it for a minute, bro.
Man, it's just the reason that they did the shit was to scuttle any support that the public, the MAGA public.
Right, the MAGA public.
For Ukraine. It's to, they wanted to embarrass him. They started out by them talking about his fucking clothes he had on, for God's sake. Not, and decorum. Decorum for the Oval Office? Decorum. My God.
We talking about Big Orange.
We talking about this guy, decorum. And this guy's at war, number one. And you make a big issue about what the fuck he got on? A fucking suit?
When Elon Musk was in there with a trench coat and
baseball cap.
Right.
What you said with his kid doing what?
Picking his nose, picking boogers in the office.
Telling him to get out the fucking chair. Because my daddy the fucking president. He the real president. It's definitely obvious. It is clearly obvious that he is in bed with Putin. The reason he's in bed with Putin is because Putin got shit on him. I'm telling you. I know it. We know it. He got shit on Trump. And they have business dealings. Have had business dealings. So this whole spectacle was nothing more than a ploy to try to garner support, more support, which they really didn't even have to do. You know what I'm saying? Because the MAGA was going to be behind them anyway. They had already started to shift.
Right.
With the Marjorie Taylor Greens talking about they begging for money. They not even giving money. We're not giving them money. We are sending them arms. We're sending them bombs. We're sending them military aid that is being paid for by us, but is included in the military budget for this country, which, by the way, they talking about slashing government waste is included in that government waste that they ain't slashing. So they don't really give a fuck about what you paying from a taxpayer's money. They don't give a fuck about that because they want to give all that money to the corporate subsidies that they've been fucking paying into and give more tax breaks to the rich. So they're taking money from us to give to their friends to make them billionaires, more making billionaires, trillionaires. That's all this shit is about, man. And anybody that with a fucking half a brain should be infuriated by what we just saw. For what we've learned, what we've supposed to been about is promoting democracy, right?
Right.
We've been about people having their sovereign rights, right?
Right.
That's what we have. And I don't know if that's been really the case or not. The conspiracy theorists can say of course we've had, resources and our own interests in some of the shit that we've been involved in.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I get that. I get that point. And we should always be mindful of that. But we've never been in bed with dictators. Regardless of how you feel about our government allows and affords us the freedom to speak openly about these things. They have allowed for us to garner some type of rights as human beings to exist in this space that we call the United fucking States. So our country is imperfect, but it's damn sure not Russia. It damn sure ain't China. It damn sure ain't North Korea. And for us to give all of that goodwill up on a public display to say we are in bed with these motherfuckers. You go ask them, the Chinese people, how they feel about living under a regime. Right. You ask them how they feel about the North Koreans, how they feel about living under whatever his name, what's his name, Kim Jong-un.
Right. When he can come snatch you up whenever you feel like it.
Exactly. All of that economy bullshit that
Trump will love to be able to do that, though.
Right. The people that voted for him, you know what I'm saying? I get you were concerned about the economy. I get that you were concerned about immigration, whatever. Fine. But you can't, you supporting this bullshit? You supporting this bullshit when they've shown you over 5 weeks, 5 fucking weeks.
Quickly, what it's all about.
People have been saying for the last 4 years, especially, what this nigga was, I'm sorry, he ain't a nigga, what this fucking fool was about.
My question is to the MAGA public.
I'm pissed, man. This shit's stupid.
Explain to me how you can support this. And in the comments on YouTube, Trash Talking with the Old Heads, when we post this video, I really want you guys to comment and let us know why it is you feel comfortable supporting the bullshit you saw in the Oval Office the other day. You know me, G. I'll listen to both sides of an argument. You know what I'm saying? I really will. I would like to hear a sensible argument from somebody, a MAGA Republican, that tells me why this is okay. Explain to me why this is okay and you're comfortable with what this man just did. To me, it was disgraceful to the office of being the president of the United States. What was that? Oh, you don't have the cards. What the fuck is that? And like the man had to sit there and tell him calmly, we're not playing cards. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like this is America can see it. This is good TV. What? Bro, this is not a reality show. This man is fighting for his country's survival. And you talking about you don't have the cards. This is good TV.
We trying to make a deal. You trying to strip that man, strong arm that man out of.
And he told you, I'll give you the mineral rights with the. He was ready to make a deal on the mineral rights, giving them to the United States. Fine. But that man, like he said, I wanted clear security provisions put in that put Russia in their place, basically, that tell them you can't continue doing what you're doing. You can't break the ceasefires that we set. But you didn't want to give him any of those guarantees. Why the fuck would I sign that? That makes no sense to me, bro. It was just disgraceful, distasteful. And your boy Vance,
he put the jumper cables to the whole thing, but it was intentional. It was something that they wanted to do the entire time. They started by trying to berate him about what the fuck he had on. It was a planned attack, man.
It was a planned attack on this man who came in good faith to really try to negotiate, and you two clowns up here setting the man up, trying to bully the man into doing something you knew that he wouldn't want to do for his country. Well, so you can make a clean break and say, see, we tried. He didn't want to negotiate. Who the fuck would negotiate from that stance? You know what I'm saying? You want all my mineral rights, but give me no security on the other hand versus Russia.
Right.
Who's going to do that?
Who's broken deals? They got ticked off because he apparently wanted to set the fucking record straight about what the fuck he was talking about with diplomacy. We trying to have a diplomatic meeting with Putin.
Who cares nothing about that.
Nothing at all. He's shown you that he's broken several ceasefire agreements.
Right.
So he has every right to say that. And then these people, these talking heads on the right, talking about it was Zelensky who escalated because he wasn't conciliatory enough. He wasn't.
And because he rolled his eyes. What the fuck is this? What was this, junior high? What the fuck is this? You getting offended because man maybe looked at you a little bit the way you.
I don't care how.
I don't give a damn how you looked.
You're
the president of the United States. What kind of silliness is this? You're not thankful enough. How long you want this man to kiss your ass? This man is fighting for his survival, but you worried about him kissing your ass.
Right. After last week, who an apology? Last week you called him a dictator and then lied and said he started the fucking war.
Right. But you want him to apologize to you. And for, like I said, see, I'm trying not to go to race, but these white people and the MAGA Republicans, man, it's just one of those things where they see it as white power. Look at the power that President Trump has. Look how he wielding that white power. You know what I'm saying? That's the feel I get from it. You know what I'm saying? Just like, look, oh, he's representing us. What? No, he's representing the United States, and he's not doing it very well
at all. He's definitely representing the United States, and he's making us look like a bunch of fucking assholes. And y'all are making us look like fucking assholes.
By supporting find your balls. MAGA Republicans, for the men, find your balls. Find them somewhere. I ask, please.
To me, it like we've never seen the way that American diplomatic efforts have been reversed.
Right.
We've never been in bed with no dictator.
Now, if we were, it was in secret. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying we ain't never done no underhanded shit in secret.
Well, maybe we
have.
With Stalin.
Right, maybe we have. But it wasn't like this, where it's open and you know what the fuck is going on right here.
Now, it had something to do with, you know what I'm saying, either a military ploy, or some sort of, you know what I'm saying, economic agreement. But we weren't on the wrong side of any of those issues.
Right.
We weren't on the wrong side of some of those issues. Now, there were things that, I'm going to take that back. We weren't there. I can't say that. We weren't on the wrong side. Yeah, we were on the wrong side of humanitarian issues. Definitely. But for this situation here, we are completely on the wrong side. We have completely flipped course of years of leading, you know what I'm saying, democratic principles and support for people who have been, you know what I'm saying, what was the whole invasion of Kuwait? You know what I'm saying? What was all that shit about? We know what that shit was about. Oil. We know what that shit was about. This shit here.
Right.
This shit here is because Trump and Putin have their business dealings. Putin has some shit on Trump. I'm trying to fucking tell y'all, he got some shit.
Right.
He got some shit on Trump, and Trump is beholden to him and Elon Musk.
Right.
And MAGA is beholden to all of them motherfuckers, and you keep losing shit. People getting fired every fucking day. Fucking prices going up. You motherfuckers don't care about that shit though, do you?
Right. And my thing, man, like I said, it seemed like he trying to go to kind of an isolationist stand, you know what I'm saying, where it's just us and then the world can be damned, you know what I'm saying? Because it's really like the German chancellor said, it's pretty much he don't care about the fate of Europe at this point. You know what I'm saying? He can't. You know what I'm saying? With the stance he taking, you know what I'm saying? What I would tell the European countries, y'all better band together.
Better.
For the next 4 years, especially. But just going forward, period. You see now, you know what I'm saying, with the MAGA right, they'll follow their leaders wherever. They don't care, dog. They have no moral compass at this point. You know what I'm saying? To me, none. There's no moral compass whatsoever. And that's frightening a little bit, dog. That half a country can be like, okay, we'll follow this idiot wherever he takes us.
Wherever.
If he take us to hell and back, that's where we going.
That's where we going. We don't give a shit.
I don't understand
again,
it, dog.
You are, what they used to say, if you don't know your history, you are doomed to repeat it.
Right.
And I be trying to tell folks, man, we are seeing, you know, it didn't take fucking Darth Vader or alien invasions for Hitler to take rise in power. This is what it looks like. This is what it looked like in 1929, 1933, 1936, then into 39 when they invaded Poland, into, you know what I'm saying, all into the fucking the Nazi shit, the Holocaust. It didn't just happen. They just didn't round up folks and just start slaughtering them. It happened incrementally. He gained power. He overthrew the previous government. He then took away fucking power from what the previous government had to install himself as the preeminent power, and everything else fell in the line bit by bit.
Which Trump so badly wishes he could do. Oh, he wishes he could do it.
He says it. He's doing it. He's fucking doing it. The people that oversee government government waste, the people that do that shit, they got rid of that. And he installed his own.
And man, don't even get me started on Elon
by a billionaire.
Elon Musk. I mean, how silly is this, dog? Seriously, how silly is this?
It's fucking stupid, man.
Man that made so many millions and billions of dollars off fucking government goddamn contracts.
Right.
I mean, that's how he made a lot of money off them damn cars,
and
dog.
then
The credits he got for that damn electric
Verizon
car.
don't goddamn, you know, they ain't doing a good job with that.
All the money, dog. Give it to SpaceX. So you want those contracts. That's what it's really about. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's been about.
It's always follow the money. That's what I always just follow the money.
It's what it's been about.
It'll take you where they trying to go. You know what I'm saying?
And you know that Trump is beholden to him. Elon is the one that has the power.
Elon has the power, dog. It's plain and simple. It's simple and easy to see. He the one standing up in the cabinet meeting.
Standing up
over your ass.
If you know anything about the 48 laws of power, that is textbook. It's textbook. That is fucking textbook. He's standing up in your meeting. You sitting there, he ain't even looking at him. Because he know.
Because I got the power. I run this.
If you look at Trump's face, the whole time, he didn't look one time at Elon while he was talking. He looking. I could look in his fucking face and was like, man, I really don't have.
I sold myself for the millions of dollars to get back in the presidency.
I sold myself to get these lawsuits settled, to get these fucking court, pay for these lawyers.
Right.
Hey, man.
It's money.
If you don't see this shit.
You can't tell me that Elon not giving that. Personally, not just the shit he gave his campaign. It's money after this shit is over. It's money coming from Elon to Trump.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that shit. If he don't already have it. You know what I'm saying? So,
man, if y'all don't see that shit, and a lot of the motherfuckers, they don't like me. It's some rebellion within the MAGA party about Elon. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't gonna be a damn thing they can do about it.
They can do. They can rant all the fuck they want to.
He got the power now.
Rode behind this man who had no moral compass whatsoever. So everything that he does is in his own interests.
And then Elon's in there getting all this information, which he's going to use to create other businesses and build his empire up. He going to end up a trillionaire, dog. Because he getting all this information is power, dog. And he's getting all this fucking information on people in America and everywhere, dog. And he's going to use it to build businesses, dog. That's what this shit is about, dog. You know what I'm saying? And you just giving him access to all of it. All the shit he cut, and I read an article the other day, said 88% of it or whatever it was hadn't even saved us anything.
Nothing.
Not a dime.
Nothing. They lying about the billions that they've saved. They ain't saved us shit. The money that they could be saving billions on, I'm all for,
saving money, right?
Saving the government money.
We can't keep going the way we're going and just every year the debt increase. Okay, that's not good business. But he ain't saving us no money.
And the Republicans are doing the reason why they behind it because this is what they've been wanting to do for years.
Yep.
They've been wanting to get rid of Social Security. They've been wanting to get rid of Medicaid.
For you MAGA people out there, let me explain this to you. That won't just affect us. It will affect you too. And while you think taking away welfare and all that is just about black and brown people, go look at the numbers. It's gonna affect y'all poor asses too. While you thinking that it's just us, we like we the only ones that get Social Security. Motherfucker, you do too.
We the only ones that get Medicaid.
We the only ones that get goddamn food stamps.
The farmers just sing.
Right. What are y'all thinking? I just don't understand people voting so blatantly against their own self-interest. Hate is that deep.
The Republicans and the right wing have done a great job at moving the needle. This has been a 30, 40, 50 since Reagan. When they got rid, I can't remember what the fucking act was. It was an act that the media had to report both sides. You know what I'm saying? It was like, you know what I'm saying? So you had the Walter Cronkites. Right. What was the name? Tom Brokaw. Right. They always was reported. It was fair across the board. Everybody got the same coverage. But right-wing agendas was not something that was popular amongst the American people.
Right.
Period. They could not say that, and they've been lying about the shit. The shit that they've been entitlements. They've gotten to change it from Social Security and welfare and all that stuff. They start calling it entitlements. So who do they feel like is in entitlements? Black folks,
right?
Hispanics,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So then that's why they do these cultural wedge issues.
Right.
To divide the people.
Right.
Because they know that in order to, like you said, you can't sustain with, you know what I'm saying? So they not finna get rid of the corporate welfare.
Right.
They not finna get rid of the corporate subsidies.
Right.
They want to give money to the rich with tax breaks because they want to continue trickle down economics. This is what they want to do. They don't give a fuck about the poor.
Which don't ever trickle down.
They want to eliminate the middle class. They just want to make it, you know what I'm saying? They just want to make it about the rich and the poor. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Having a strong middle class means nothing to them. That's why we have these government programs, to help the middle class. You know what I'm saying? Help them survive, help the poor come up a level from the poor to the middle class. So, again, like I said, all of that shit started. I was listening to this guy. I can't remember his name. I wish I could post a link to his podcast or to his commentary. But he said that once they got rid of that act, that's when you start seeing a lot of the right-wing the Rush Limbaughs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's when Fox News popped up.
Right.
And they started doing a lot of public and, not public, but opinionated articles that were garnered toward diminishing public trust of the government.
Right.
You start seeing a lot of that shit. And then that birthed the Bill O'Reillys. And what is his name? Alex, what's the guy that just got...
When he got sued.
Got sued? What his name?
I forget his name. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I forget too.
That birthed all of them shits. All of them. The Tucker Carlsons.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now you don't have government trust. So now they can say, okay, the government is at fault for all of this shit. So we can eliminate these programs. And what have they done? They have Project 2025 on to now. They are eliminating government programs, and eventually, Alex Jones, you're going to see Medicaid, you're going to see Social Security get cut if we continue to nominate and elect these fools in office and we don't protect our own self-interest. You believe that a billionaire is fighting for your fucking rights. It's fighting for your self-interest.
He can't even relate to you in any way, shape, or form, bro. But like I said, man.
A con man is that fucking president who has a history of conning folks. There's his own record. This motherfucker is bankrupted.
It's not
every business
not
he's
even
been a part
deniable,
of.
dog. It's public record. Anybody that wants to go look for it can find it. But you're okay with him being the president of the United States. Where are our fucking standards?
Where they at? Where they at, man? He ain't fit to run a fucking Waffle House, bro. This nigga been elected twice, man. Y'all are pathetic. Fuck you, MAGA. For real, y'all are pathetic, man. For you to come under the guise of the economy. Do you realize I don't give a fuck what you think about what presidents do for the economy? They do more hurt than they do good. He has no business being in office. The economy that he inherited his first term was Obama's economy.
Obama's economy, right. They don't like to talk about that, though. You know what I'm saying?
The fuck you talking about? And you seen what happened when he had the chance to try to minimize, because the economy suffered. For the global economy suffered due to COVID. Right. But you had an opportunity, sir, to try to eliminate and alleviate some of the shit that happened with COVID. You exacerbated the shit. You exacerbated the shit by trying to make sure you held on to public office.
Right.
But not being truthful with the American people.
Right.
Coming out here talking about drink some fucking Clorox.
Right.
Idiot. Y'all are fucking idiots, man. I swear to fucking God. Y'all are idiots. You motherfucking Hispanics that went out and voted against your own fucking self-interest because you didn't want to see a black woman in office, a black person, nor a woman in office, and you're getting what you fucking deserve. I hate it for you, but you get what you fucking deserve.
Right. I mean, it's just fact. I don't know why they're so opposed to facts. That's the part that bothers me the most, bro. Like the first time he was in office, the facts started. The economy lost 2.7 million jobs.
Facts.
Unemployment rate increased by 1.7%.
Facts.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? The federal debts went up from 14.4 trillion to 21.6 trillion.
Because of the corporate, that wasn't due to COVID. Now, you can try to blame all that other shit due to COVID.
Right.
But that shit was them tax cuts.
Right. Home prices rose 27.5%. These are facts, dog. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Did the stock market do very well? Yeah, because I did well in the stock. But it wasn't because of him. That's because COVID took all that shit down. And if you were smart, you jumped in. Like Warren Buffett say, you buy when there's blood in the water. So I bought. You know what I'm saying? And people bought during that time. And then when COVID started to ease, all that shit jumped. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't because of Trump. That was a once in a lifetime opportunity just because of COVID. That wasn't a Donald Trump issue. That was a COVID thing that did. Everything else was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like giving him credit for the first time around is just stupid. Credit for what? He didn't do well. The economy wasn't that great. The stock market was good, but that, like I said, that's because of COVID. So they don't like facts. And that to me is the bothersome part about MAGA people. Like I said, I'm somewhat conservative as a person, but I like facts. You know what I'm saying? And when I check facts, I have to go with that. You know what I'm saying? And they don't care about it anymore. That's the scary part. When you have people out there, the MAGA right, who just doesn't care about facts anymore. Facts be damned, like they have the power. You are just okay with Trump having power over everything. And you're comfortable with that. A con man, a criminal, a convicted felon, you're good with that. I don't understand it, bro. What does this country come to when we're comfortable with that?
And the question, and you ask the question, why? Why are you good with that?
Right.
You wouldn't be good with that as that person couldn't even be the father of your house. He couldn't be head of household.
Right.
And you'd be comfortable with it. He couldn't be your fucking preacher. And you're good. You wouldn't be good.
If your daughter was marrying a man with Trump's record, what would you think?
Take the money out.
Take the money out of it. Take the billions out of it. But a guy who was a convicted felon, you know what I'm saying, did all this stuff, cheated people out of money. Would you want your daughter marrying this dude?
Hell fucking no. As a business owner,
sexual predator.
If you're a business owner, you good with a guy bilking folks for their services and not paying.
And not paying them. People, middle class people like me and you, trying to make a living, and you don't pay them. You rather have to take you to court, which you know they probably can't do.
That's been his MO.
That's his MO. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But that's definitely the trash for this week. Donald Trump, JD Vance, the whole MAGA fucking party, as far as I'm concerned, movement, everybody's supporting them on this bullshit.
All y'all trash, man.
But like I said, I'm a fair-minded person. Comment. If you're a MAGA right person and you see this video, give me comments that tell me why you can support this bullshit and the bullshit we just saw yesterday. That's
just all I want to know. What's the? I
would like to hear the rationale. If you have a rational reason for it, give it. And
come with facts. Don't tell me the economy.
Right. Not no feelings. Not feelings. Give me facts on why you can support what he did the other day and you support this whole Trump movement. Give me facts on why you doing it.
You support people being affected by their insulin they finna have their insulin taken away. You can support motherfuckers getting their jobs terminated because of fucking
15 minutes. And you tell the people to get out of their office. You got 15 minutes to clear your shit and get out. What kind of shit is that? So let us know. Like I said, we try to be fair-minded, but about this one, it's hard to be any way but the way we were today. You know what I'm saying? But that's the show for today, man. Trash talking with the old heads, man. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.
Yes, sir.
For the homie Greg and for the homie Jerry, who not here. Again, prayers up for his situation. I'm Dante, the host, man. Till next time, man. Old heads, we out.
Peace.